Welcome back to Star Trek Online, everybody. I am your host, the Housecoat Gamer. Today, we are doing TOS Starfleet. The fourth of all the factions in the game, and the one with the most unique storyline. Now you may be asking, wait a minute, an Andorian? A bare minimum of transition serves to mind. And it should be very jarring that I use an Andorian as human, even for the tutorial. Shop Min. Cute. To Taurus 2.
Captain's log, stardate 6147.4. We're orbiting planet Taurus 2 in the Murasaki 312 Nebula. Our orders? Investigate the disappearance of a science vessel in this area. Search and rescue operations are about to commence.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the...
Well, you know my opinion of this entire matter. Besides, this is arguably one of the most TOS weapons in the game.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors. Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. You'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
I find that annoying and distracting. I love the TOS arc.
Did you find a suitable landing area? Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
Just to make sure.
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that. Let's see. M-class planet? Barely. The Tarians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated. Good job, Lieutenant. That should be enough, unless you want more practice.
Ensign Mears, reporting is ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Oh, I do not blame you at all. I've watched that episode. It sucked for everybody on that mission.
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive. Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place. Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Ooh, bit buggy there. The Pioneer. Not exactly a constitution, but good enough. I love the Class F shuttlecraft.
Ugh. It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack. Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
The Tommy gun may be non-standard issue, but...
Is that a warp nacelle? Whoa. Ew.
I've seen bigger.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder. There's your crashed shuttle. What's left of it, anyway. Look, someone's over there. I think they're hurt. Can I have a word, Lieutenant? You won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Thank you. We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
Flores, look out!
Now that's what I call impalement.
What do they feed these things? Never mind!
I'm Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of a research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me. You're telling me we should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters. Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
There are rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
A phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Wait, you want me to shoot this?
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting and give them some pointers.
I get it. That gives me a lot more control.
Wow, thanks. That feels a lot better.
They're right behind me!
Heads up! The Taurians are attacking!
They were no match for the Thompson.
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers.
Who are you, Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea. Shut the doors! They're right behind us! Okay. Last time I was here, Commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Zap.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch.
Try 50.
The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast!
I was thinking, we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
Well, I think I know how this is going to end. Nom, 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 nom. Fortunately, I have a solution to that. Really? I killed him before he could, do that.
Lieutenant! We're over here! Help! Thanks for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
Yeah, Spock made the same mistake. It ended poorly.
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are the Klingons doing on Taurus 2? Looks like they're not in the mood for questions, Lieutenant. Hey, is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data. Huh. My little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting, but computers aren't exactly their strong suit.
That's an understatement.
And voila! One Klingon pad unlocked and ready for your inspection.
Captain Core, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser on long-range sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory to the Empire!
They want to kill Akani. The only one who gets to kill Akani is me. And I'm never going to kill Akani.
Looks like the Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The captain's definitely gonna want to hear about this.
Oops.
Let's get back to the shuttle before more of them show up.
You can tell why I love this thing. I mean, seriously. They don't stand a chance. I expect spears to be thrown at me.
We're ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship.
Oh, how I am reminded of
Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
that episode in question. But now it's
Congratulations,
time to
Lieutenant.
your class.
We made it. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay. I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it together down there. Every time I heard those things roar. But here I am. Thanks for believing in me.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond. some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. We've been boarded. The Klingons have breached the hull on the engineering deck and blocked our access. Since I can't send security in, I need you to secure the deck. Start with the engineering lab. We need to bring our plasma relays back online. After that, secure the armory and main engineering.
I'm remembering an old Earth adage about leaping from frying pans into fires. Your orders, Lieutenant?
Leave none alive.
I'll cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant!
Shut down our primary plasma conduits. Get them running, fast.
I love this stuff.
Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored. Now clear out that armory.
Cryptic at the very least shows a lot of respect to TOS. I mean, look at this place. This belongs in the show.
Watch out! More Klingons!
This place belongs in the show. Just kind of that it's nearly 50 years later.
Great work. Secure engineering next, if you can.
They have arguably one of the best weapons in the game at the moment.
We've cleared the rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
Bridge to engineering. Please respond. Nice work. Internal sensors showed you have secured the engineering deck. Check the power relays for the weapon systems. Looks like the Klingons fried them during the fight. Weapon power relays are up and running. Charge all phaser banks. I need you on the bridge, Lieutenant.
Sir, incoming transmission.
You! Daniels! Die! Enslaving bastard.
Federation starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Good work, Lieutenant. The Klingons will think twice before they try to board this ship again. Now take the helm. We need to get to a friendly sector.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Sensors are picking up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
It looks like something that does belong in TOS, doesn't it? Like an...
Science report coming in now. The satellites are using a triaxulating signal. It's strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Clever. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
Not really.
Warning, ship is under attack.
What the? I thought I adjusted that. Fire all weapons, spacebar.
Nice work. 1 down, 1 to go. Looks like this one is shielded, though.
Seriously, this thing belongs in TOS. It's like a cut-down Connie. A budget Connie. It doesn't make it any less beautiful, and it doesn't make me not want a Tier 6 version of this ship. I mean, really? Look at it! I want one.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Make it a frigate.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Ah, an old D5 Raptor. Shame I had to blow it up.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again? Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Lieutenant, I've made some modifications to our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
I'm serious. I want this ship in the sea store. And I want it to be a frigate. An engineering-focused vessel with a little bit of tactical. A little bit more agile than your average cruiser. Not enough to be a battle cruiser, just great. I like this ship, sue me.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Your head will decorate my bridge!
Not happening.
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir.
Go to hell, Daniels.
Fire!
What the hell is he even doing on this ship? Shouldn't he be bothering Archer or something? You already recruited that dumb bastard to fight in his temporal Cold War. What more does he want?
Ship is under attack. Target's shield
Acknowledge, please.
Remember when I said they respected TOS? They pulled out the old voice clips for this. Meaning... Oh, you'll find out later. For right now, let's go help out.
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolfie. And now you will die with him as well.
It's a shame Kirk doesn't actually hear us, but that would be vulnerable. Shout. And while I have a problem with involving Shatner, we don't want him stealing the show. Again.
This isn't over, Kirk. I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
I like it. fits.
Thank you for your assistance.
Spock!
Congratulations,
Looks like
Lieutenant.
we're done here. Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess. Helm, set a course for Earth space dock. Warp factor 3.
Warp 9. In formation with a legend. It's the 1701, the original Enterprise. It doesn't get better than that. Or does it? ESD is much different, and this is really going to be the only time you get to see it. For good reason.
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant. But he says to feel free to mingle with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to meet the crew of the Enterprise? The best of the best.
Oh, I have no argument with that. They're the ones that started it all. And NCC 1701 is the most used registry in Starfleet for a good reason.
It's been a pleasure working with you. I didn't enjoy going back to Taurus too, but we got the job done thanks to you. Starfleet First Officers must be my good luck charm. Captain Garrett has requested me for a new logistics position here at ESD. Might not be as glamorous as the Final Frontier, but I've accepted. Until next time, good luck out there.
It's ultimately necessary. And look at this. Rand, with her infamous beehive hairdo. McCoy! DeForest Kelley did lend his voice to this via voice recordings.
If you're going into the lion's den, you'll need a medical officer.
Very true. This is a reference to the Davidian arc before it was pulled. God damn it, Cryptic. You should have kept that as part of the storyline, especially for TOS. Scotty! Christopher Doohan lends his voice for his father's famous role.
That was some fine work back there, friend. It's not every day one walks away from a brawl with the Klingons. You look familiar. If you don't mind me saying so. Have we met before?
Oh, we have. Twice, actually.
Ah, must be my imagination then. You meet a lot of folks serving in Starfleet, to be sure. By the way, I heard you ran into the local wildlife on Taurus too. Right unfriendly devils, aren't they? I won't be forgetting those gigantic spears anytime soon. Look me up sometime. We'll have a drink and share some caveman tales.
Chekhov.
We were in Starfleet Academy together.
We served with Chekhov. Sulu! Why didn't you show up? Come on, Takei, why didn't you voice this guy? Provide unique stuff instead of just voice clips.
May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet.
I'm gonna get something better than a Connie. Yes, I know, heresy. Nothing's better than a Connie. You get the idea.
Lieutenant O'Hare of the Starship Enterprise.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Let's go talk to Garrett. Then I can give you a brief tour of sector space. because, well, you're not going to be seeing it again.
Thanks for coming. I have some good news to share. First off, Fleet promoted me to Admiral. I'll be working with Deep Space Command on several exploration initiatives there. Our ship's going to need a new captain. I've talked it over with Command, and they agree with my recommendation. You. Congratulations, my friend. I know the ship will be in good hands once I'm away. Don't think you've gotten rid of me, though. I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict. But there are many who oppose peace. If the Federation is to be saved from chaos, new officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant.
Very, very good, Cryptic. You used your old pre-recorded stuff and stringed it together for something, well, for TOS.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Yeah, I'm not going to DS9 to pick up a Gontu.
I have some new orders for you. I've outlined important people you should talk to while visiting Earth Space Dock. Speak with the tailor to customize your appearance. After that, speak with the ship vendor to claim a shuttlecraft.
Yeah, not much point, so I'm just gonna move on. Get myself a shuttle. And show you what other vessels you can acquire. The utility cruiser. A stepping stone on to the Constitution class. The Class F shuttle. This monstrosity. That's right, the Giorgio and the Walker are available. Of course, there are many more vessels available.
I know that being a starship captain is a big responsibility, but I believe you're up to the task. If you feel that your ship is ready for its next mission, I can give you new orders. Stay safe out there.
You have just earned your first skill points.
That won't be the last time you see that beam up effect. Welcome to ESD. Welcome to Earth. Filled with Rangers, Constitutions. Frankly, you're never going to see this place after a certain level. And there's ESD. Looking kind of pathetic looking. I really want a C-store version of this ship. A frigate. So I may as well talk about the Pioneer and how nice it is. This is TOS sector space. It is completely separate from the rest. And for good reason. It is completely void. I'm sorry to say. But it looks pretty. Very TOS. And I like it. Still, that must be the end of the tutorial. When next we meet, you will be seeing me fly a somewhat better ship. I'm almost sad to see this thing go. Housecoat Gaming, signing off.